Hi everyone, it's Courtney with Courtney Tech, and I am back again to talk about my journey as a web developer and how it's been with modern labor. So there are a few things that I want to talk about today, and then I'll cover some more in a few more days, so don't worry, I have a few more things up my sleeve, but we'll have to wait for it. So today what I want to talk about is how my first week went, expectations versus reality, and also how many hours you must work to get paid anything at modern labor, and then also how is working remote, and like, is it amazing, or are there problems? Well, we'll get into that. First, expectations versus reality. So when I signed up for modern labor, got approved, told I'm in, I was excited, I was super nervous, and I was like thinking, wow, this is awesome. I'm gonna be able to be on my own, do my own thing, code when I feel like it, don't code when I feel like it, go to dance class, all this stuff, and it's gonna be a blast, right? Reality sets in. Okay, so reality, is kind of like that, but let's not be confused here. Modern labor is a lot of work, a lot of hours, and a lot of frustration, and a lot of wanting to pull your hair out and throw the computer. Okay, that's reality. But it's a good feeling when you accomplish and you finish the challenges and you finish the test and you finish the project. You're like, yes. So that feeling, you can't underestimate that. But it is a lot more work than I expected when I started. And I hit the ground running, and we might have went a little faster than they were expecting, but something in you feels this pressure to keep going, or else you're going to get behind. Behind what? I don't know, because it's self-paced, but you just feel that pressure. So even if you have time to spare, you feel like you don't, and so you just get into the code and you just want to keep going. That was a problem for sure for me, is to be able to turn off my brain at the end of the day, or not go right into coding right when I wake up, because that's what you're going to be doing. So let's talk about how many hours that you are required to get paid. It's 30 to 60 hours per week to even get a paycheck, period. There is no like, oh, if you do 25, you get this money. No, you have to work the 30 minimum, which is to get the $500 a week, and you get paid weekly, which is super cool. And what's awesome is that they had already put our checks out, I think like Thursday or something, so that we could get it today or tomorrow, which is now Monday, So they're on it. We had meetings with the manager on Friday, and that was cool because we got to check in, tell them what we liked, what we didn't like, what things that would be nice to have. And for me, it was more of like a time management, like when should I turn off my brain? Like when should I get a break? Because I give myself a break, but I do it in the wrong times, and then I don't want to get back to coding, but then I have to get back to coding, and then it's midnight and I'm still coding. So that's kind of how it went. Doing a lot of coding. So let's move on to the next one. How was it working remote? It's a lot different than working 9 to 5 because of the fact that you have to constantly be on your own case, like, oh my god, it's already 11 o'clock, what am I doing? Or, oh my god, I gotta get my workout in, but I gotta get back so I can work, not sit and eat and watch TV, which I don't even watch TV, but some of you might. So being at home might be a problem for some people, but for me, I tried different things. I went to the coffee shop, I did it at night, I did it in the morning, I did a little bit in the morning, I did a little bit in the afternoon, I did a little bit at night, I didn't do it at night, then I woke up early. I mean, I tried everything, and so far what I think for me is going to the gym in the morning, then coming back, having my coffee, zenning out for a moment, then coding as long as I want, take a little break, continue coding. I get more hours in that way. So, I forgot to say, we're going to talk about what Oliver at Modern Labor says they're looking for in candidates. So, I am part of the first cohort, which means there aren't many of us. There's only a few, not even a handful of people. And I am the only girl now. So for us, maybe our journey was a little different to get in, but I did ask him for you. So what was the thing? Oh, number one thing that they were looking for. It was grit. That means you have the patience, the perseverance, the passion, and the dedication and belief system to conquer something that's hard, frustrating, and it's hard a lot of the time, actually. So they want to know that you have that in you, because it's really hard. You're getting stuck on stuff, but continuing on, and they give you a plethora of things to do. I mean, I don't even know how many, like, there might be like 100 in there already, and then they're going to add more tasks for us to do in the future. And this thing's only 5 months. I don't understand how they think we're going to get it all done. But the challenges that we did at the beginning, I think I did 150 in the first 3 days, and then I did a couple of projects in the next 2 days. So that is actually something they had assumed we would do in 2 weeks. So what I'm saying is, if you have some skills, it won't be as hard at the beginning for you as it would be for a beginner, but it is all self-paced. So that's the plus to everything. So not to discourage anybody, but I don't want you to come in thinking that it's easy breezy, do whatever you want, you eat bonbons, and play with your hair all day. No, it is a lot of coding, and it's a lot of work, and you still have to squeeze in your normal life stuff and try not to miss out on hours to get the money and all. And that part's hard. But I will say the support system is great. Oliver is checking in all the time, and he's slacking me, and we had a good hour conversation on Friday about things, what I thought might need to be improved for the future generations and stuff like that. And that was fun. I really like that I can like give feedback and know that it's going to help you guys out too. So the next thing that I'm going to talk about the next show or episode is what web development for you. So I'm going to go through how I decided that this was for me, and you can decide if it's for you. And then I'm also going to talk about like what languages I started at, and you can decide if that's the path you want to take. And I'll talk about different roles that people go into when they're wanting to get into the tech industry, and you can find your path. It might be web development, it might not, we'll see. So there you have it. I was quicker this time, I'm feeling good. And I hope you subscribe, leave a comment, please. It's always great if you leave a comment about what you want me to talk about, because then everyone else gets to see when I give feedback, and they can see that too. A lot of people have private messaged me on LinkedIn, but I'm not really on there much now that I'm with Modern Labor, right? So it just would be better if people would subscribe and like here. And I really appreciate the people who have, and I will see you soon. Have a great night. Don't eat too much candy, and code. I was thinking I should probably give you one last tip. Okay, I'm not ready to go yet. The one tip, do a small project, tiny little project online, and deploy it, which means make it live. That's the tip I'm going to give you to help you get into Modern Labor. Show them that you know how to host and put your site or project up online. They will be very impressed with you, and it'll be easier to get in. See you soon. Bye.